The fastest way to financial freedom isn't climbing the corporate ladder. It's leveraging tech consulting. I've seen people go from making 50K to more than 150K in less than 2 years just by shifting into this field. And the best part, you don't need another degree or decades of experience to do it. In 2025, the demand has never been higher. So if you're tired of the slow promotions, the salary caps, or the career uncertainty, this might be the smartest move you can make. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't consulting just a creative way to describe another job? I've spent 30 years growing corporations, and 15 of them in tech consulting. I've hired more than 750 consultants while scaling AI and automation teams, and seeing exactly what separates those who win from those who get stuck. I've worked with top firms, I've built consultant teams from scratch, and I've sat in the room where real hiring decisions are made. So if you're trying to break into consulting, switch careers, or just get paid more for the skills you have, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Let's start with the most important question, because I get it. I seem a little obsessed with this. Why do I keep saying that tech consulting is the smartest and best career move you can make? Well, right now, organizations, businesses, government, all types, they're spending billions of dollars on digital transformation, AI, cloud computing, and automation. And here's the thing, they just don't have enough experts to guide them through it. That's where consultants come in. Unlike traditional employees, consultants don't get paid for showing up. They get paid for problem solving and execution. And that means 3 big things: higher pay, more control, and faster growth. I know I've said it a lot on here. Consultants can get paid up to 6 figures, even at the entry level. Of course it depends on your location, but there's no denying that this field definitely gets higher pay. More control. You can decide where you want to work, who you want to work with, and how much you want to charge. That depends, of course, whether you go independent or work for a firm, but either way, there's definitely more control in this space as well. And then faster growth. Consultants don't wait years for promotion. As you build your expertise, you can start charging higher rates. And this isn't just for people with decades of experience. I've seen people go from 0 to a 6-figure consulting career in under 2 years. I had one woman come in as an intern. Unbelievable. She really leaned in. She learned some skills so fast and just had that leadership mentality. She grew her career so fast. I think we promoted her 3 times in 3 years. It was remarkable. Now, hopefully I got your attention and you really want to get into tech consulting. Well, you have 2 paths to choose from. You got joining a firm, and we might be the big firms, a lot of roles available on those. We're going to talk about those. Or just any company that tech consulting jobs are available. And then you have the independent path, where you strike it out on your own. Now, both can lead to financial freedom, but the paths just work a little differently. Let's start with path number 1. We'll call it big firm consulting. Deloitte, Accenture, PwC, and McKinsey, these are major global consulting firms, but they have big tech divisions and strategy divisions. Capgemini, Infosys, IBM, Cognizant, they're definitely going to be heavier in the IT services, a lot of what I talk about here. They're going to be doing a lot of the cloud work, IT transformation, the digital transformation, and even heavy on the AI and automation. With all of these, of course, you're going to have a salary, benefits, and access to big name clients. You're going to have fast career progression opportunities. It's not uncommon for someone to hit 150K in 3 to 5 years. And you're going to be able to build a massive network. I almost think that that's the best benefit of them all, because that network benefits you significantly down the line. But the trade-off. You have less control of your work. You're putting in long hours. There may be a lot of travel, and some people like that, some people don't. And at the end of the day, you're still an employee. Now let's flip the script. Let's talk about the independent consulting path. You might hear it called freelancing, 1099, but honestly, it's just you running your own business. Now, if you want complete control, independent consulting is where it's at. Clearly, there's no salary cap in independent consulting. You charge what you're worth. You get to pick your clients, your hours, and the work you want to do. And you could even scale up. You could add retainers, start doing training, or even consider building a consulting agency. It sounds great, right? But here's the challenge. You have to find your own clients. You have to build your reputation. You're constantly marketing yourself. The trade-off for more freedom is, of course, more responsibility. So how do you actually get started? No matter which path you're choosing, the independent one or joining a big firm, there's an action plan you can follow. Breaking into tech consulting comes down to 3 things. Step 1, you have to learn the right skills. I call them the big 5. Cloud, AI, data, automation, and I'll throw in cyber. Clearly, you don't have to learn all 5 of them. Just pick one. But the best consultants, they don't just have tech skills. They understand business problems and how to fix them. Step 2, build your credibility. This is without experience or even a degree. Case studies, certifications, personal projects that you can build into a portfolio. All of these allow you to show an employer or just a client that you have the capabilities to do these things, that you can use these skills, these tech skills, to solve problems. And that's why I talk so much about combining the tech skills with good communication skills. And of course, that strategic thought about, like, how do I break this down? What is the most impactful part of this that I can solve first? You don't need a degree, but you do need to be able to show that you can solve real-world problems. And step 3, my new favorite, you have to get in the right network. You see, most good consulting gigs, they're not found on job boards. They're found through your relationships. Your network is your net worth. And that's exactly why we're building the GST network, to connect execution-driven professionals and provide you a clear roadmap for your consulting success. Here's the deal. Tech consulting puts you in control. Whether you go the firm route or independent, it's one of the best career moves you can make right now. And if you're serious about making this happen, that GSD network I mentioned, it's a private community we're building of high performers who want to execute, not just talk about it. If you want in,